Keith and I have just over 24 hours in this beautiful area of Belgium, so we decided to spend half the day in both Ghent and Bruges to compare them. Which one's better? Are they similar? That is what we're going to find out today.
Subscribe to follow along. Hello, hello, hello. We're in Ghent. Or Ghent. Or Ghent. Depending on the language you speak, it changes a lot.
And it is the third biggest city here in Belgium.
So we're going to call it Ghent. It's a university and port city.
So we're gonna do some exploring. We've heard that it is pretty beautiful and less touristy than Bruges, our next location. So we're excited to kind of check it out for the afternoon.
We're already downtown Ghent, and by the way, quick fact, in the 13th century, Ghent was actually, after Paris, the biggest city north of the Alps with a population of 65,000, bigger than Cologne, bigger than Moscow, which is kind of wild. So it's a big medieval hub. Also,
if you watched our last video in Brussels, the last thing we did was get some what we thought was good Belgian chocolate.
so Côte d'Or is sort of like the most popular chocolate brand here in Belgium.
It is very good though. We were then on the train with this really nice man from the area, and we told him where we got chocolate, and he literally laughed at us. Like, he was super nice, but he's like, no, 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 that's not chocolate. And he recommended this place. So we are going to go and get, I think, just one chocolate to try because apparently it's a little pricey.
So these are the real good chocolates, but I think it's 38 euros for a box.
We just entered and it smells amazing in here. Wow.
All right, okay, it was actually much cheaper than we thought. It was like 3 euros.
Less than 3 euros.
Less than 3 euros for a little bag of 5. It was a bit high pressure, so we had to make some quick decisions. We might go back and get more. So this is a classic cacao powder, like truffle, right? So like the top, see how it's like all dusty?
And this right here is something we were told to get by Leo, our pal in our last video.
Hey, c'est bon?
And it's got orange in the middle.
Oh my god. Dude, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna try this. It's interesting.
My fingers are full of cacao powder. Wow.
So the lady was really nice and actually told me which ones have gluten and which ones that don't. So I have this one, which looks like a little tree trunk, and it apparently is caramel inside. It's like leaky caramel.
Oh wow.
It's like powerful. The chocolate is so good. The milk chocolate, wow, it's just hitting me. It's really nice. All right, last one just like that. That was so fast.
What the heck?
Plain dark chocolate, right?
Wow. The dark is next level there. I think the other ones are like a lot, but that one's just like tastes so pure.
I like the caramel one I had too. That was really good.
Wow.
Those are my two.
That's like so much chocolate. Kind of chocolate you only need like one, and you're like, I'm chocolated out.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have more.
I'm not though.
Let's go see more of Ghent. It's more than just chocolate, we think.
Say you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go.
We just turned a corner and this is beautiful. Like
Walking Francis is his name on Instagram.
Yeah, check out his music because he sounds beautiful.
This is cool. It's a Sunday here, so people are out in the square hanging out.
That was so awesome. I haven't heard a crowd clap like that for live music outside. That's so great.
This is the bridge called St. Michaelsburg Bridge.
And it is one of the most popular places here in Ghent because you can see 3 of the different cathedrals from this bridge.
Like, it's actually ridiculous.
Also, the views are just stunning of the town.
And you can do canal tours on boats below.
A lot of these places have canals.
Like, we're surrounded by ancient, beautiful buildings. Surrounded.
And tunes from the square. It's lovely.
Oh, look, an art mural.
Oh, cool. Wow. walk along the canal. Like, the architecture here is unbelievable. It's also a windy day, but just looking across here at these buildings, they are so stunning and so detailed. And honestly, and ancient, I was not expecting this at all. I guess I didn't do a ton of research before we came here, but we were just told, oh, it's like a pretty town. It's more than pretty. This is amazing.
Oh, we're just strolling through town now. There's coffee shops, restaurants, bars, another chocolate shop. It's bumping and it's beautiful. Oh, and waffles. Wow, it is really nice here, isn't it?
There is a candy we do have to get here though, because it is known specifically in this town. And apparently it's like one of the first types of candy that ever existed after caramel.
Let's see if we can find it.
The guy in the train.
We found the Ghent nose, or the Ghent or Ghent nose, which is a candy. The G means it's official.
Yeah.
It's the real deal. So it's the official one. We got this at Leonida's, the chocolate shop. Also has this candy.
And different ones, so they're everywhere in the city.
They're made here in town.
The lady was telling us the owner of that shop goes every day to get fresh ones. So these are the real deal made here.
Look for the G. Now, they're candy, they're not chocolate, and there's
they're very sweet and
raspberry?
There's filling inside. And she said be careful because it can squirt out. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
It's good. It is very sweet.
It is sweet.
But it's like nothing I've ever tasted before.
The closest thing I have to say is like bubble gummy.
Yes.
It's bubble gummy. Maybe it's just the original bubblegum flavor.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
It's sticky.
I actually like it. I'm not usually a big candy person, but this is yummy.
That was fun.
Very cool.
Nice.
We're in Belgium, so might as well also get more French fries. I meant fries, not French fries.
Okay, Canadian prices here for traditional hits with Flemish beef stew gravy on top. 11 euros, but it is what it is. We're only here now. There is beer in the stew, so Devon, unfortunately it's not gluten-free, so she can have the fries around it. So this is famous because it was started by a Michelin star chef, and it's all over Belgium, this chain. That's the chef. Okay, is this like poutine?
I feel like the question should be, is it as good as poutine? Because everything's different.
This is fun. It is beef stew.
Like pulled pork? Okay, stew.
Really good beef stew with beer sauce. It's excellent. Okay, I don't know what they do, but the frites here, the fries in Belgium are very different. They're very good. I think they're baked like 3 times or like triple fried. If you watched our previous video, you'll know that we tried a few Belgian beers.
A beer, gluten-free beer!
No way! Because there's a lot of amazing ones. There's tons of Trappist beers, which are made by monks, actually, which is wild. I might get one for later. It's just like beer heaven. Perhaps off a beer. Let's walk along the canal here.
We are in Belgium after all.
We have a destination. Look at this square. This is called Rijdag Market. Sorry about my pronunciation. Huge square in the middle here of Ghent.
We just came across this. I love that about European cities.
It's so nice.
Beautiful places everywhere.
And those roads over there we were crossing with the canal and the restaurants and the breweries. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know how Bruges is gonna do, but so far Ghent's doing pretty well.
This is cool. This is real cool.
Wow.
Right, okay, so it's closed now, but we did get
Sunday.
beers. So like we weren't able to have a beer there.
Yeah, it is a Sunday, which means a lot of places are closing earlier, which we of course didn't think about, but that's okay. Because Keith said, we got a beer and they have a gluten-free beer, and we actually met one of the owners, which is so cool.
Yeah, which is really cool.
They're really nice.
It's one of the beer breweries that's actually from here in Ghent, and we're just really happy that we managed to get one in time. Future Keith and Dev here. We did find a place to drink our beers. Our room. This is my beer, the Inferno by Groot. And Devon's?
I got the Brune, which is smooth blend Brune with rich nutty flavors, and it is gluten-free. So what it says on it is that there is malt barley in it, but it's been de-glutenized. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. To Ghent. Wow.
It's really good.
This beer's really good too.
Yeah, and it's a really cool brewery if you're in the area.
They got us
Check
cups.
it
It's
out.
just a really nice place. Honestly, the brewery inside would look beautiful. Anyways, interruption. These beautiful buildings that are everywhere here in Ghent are actually amazing. I just love these steps. They're so unique. So the step and the roofs, they're just so unique to here. I've never seen any buildings like this. Now this old street makes us feel like we're being thrown back into old Belgium days.
I also love the cobblestone streets everywhere. And that there's not cars and bikes and people and tuk-tuks running into us all the time. We're alone on this road, which is very unusual. Honestly, Brussels
Another
was
alcohol
also,
store. Sorry, go ahead.
Brussels was also very busy, and so this actually feels a lot more peaceful right now.
It is. Brussels is a big city,
So
and it was busy. So we like the change, to be honest.
just switched it up.
So yes, there's a really cool castle from the Middle Ages here in town,
Yeah, it's over 1,000 years old.
but it also represents a bit of a dark past here in Ghent. A lot of executions were done here in this nice square, Sint Vierlerplein, yeah, which is why they have this cool thing. Devon's gonna explain with the
Yeah,
lanterns.
so in 1948, these lanterns were put in this square, and apparently, when they light up slowly, it means a new baby has been born in Ghent, and it's as like a little oh, another life here in Ghent, which I think is really, really cool.
Because this used to be the death square, so now it's more of a life square.
I love that. Very cool.
Just approaching the moat around the castle here. Inside the castle too, going back to sort of the dark times, there is a torture museum, which I guess some people would be interested in seeing, all the instruments that they use for torture, but that wouldn't be for us even if it was open. Look at that.
I can't get over. There's an actual castle with
In the
a
middle
moat
of
in
the
the
city.
middle of the city, and it's stunning. Wow.
So there's a magnificent medieval castle that's 1,000 years old right there. We crossed the street and we got more canals and more beautiful buildings. Check this out. We made it to the Graffiti alley. Just gonna walk down this place and explore it. Okay, quick interruption here while we're in the Graffiti alley. This is something called a mastel. It's a typical Ghent pastry. We got it for free because this bar, restaurant slash art gallery, sort of trying to figure out what it is, pub, Mayday was giving them out for free because otherwise they're gonna go bad. It's got a dragon on it.
He told me it's local. Also, I think it's called Gift Shop, the actual
Mayday,
place, and I
Mayday?
think this is a festival.
Ah, it's called Gift Shop. Look at the inside of this. It's a cinnamon bun. It's a flat cinnamon bun.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah, it's like a cinnamon pancake. And
He said it's a local delicacy.
it's delicious. So enjoy these shots of graffiti while I eat this cinnamon pastry. There's a solid inch worth of historic spray paint on this wall. That is thick. Wow.
Also, I wanted to mention, as soon as we walked into that street, I was like, it smells like spray paint, like fresh spray paint. And there was a guy freshly spray painting a beautiful piece of artwork. There were two of them. Amazing. This is a very cool street. We would recommend coming here if you're in Ghent. And there it is. Looks like the end.
Good, I just finished my pastry.
That was good timing. We are back at the tram stop.
Yeah, the last church we just saw was called St. Bavo's Cathedral. It's actually a 10th century Romanesque church. That's incredible.
It was huge.
Closed 'cause it's Sunday.
Yeah, we couldn't go inside
Something to
'cause it's
consider.
Sunday.
It might cost money too, but there's a famous painting in there and there's other things inside the church. And yeah, unfortunately we can't go in.
And we are actually heading back to our hotel because we have an early morning tomorrow because we're exploring Bruges tomorrow morning.
Yep.
So we'll see you bright and early. Good morning from Bruges.
Bruges.
Bruges. Je sais pas.
Bruges in English, Bruges, or Brugge. Brugge, I think in Dutch.
Anyways,
Anyhow.
we this morning woke up bright and early,
Woo!
took a bus, then got to the train station, bought train tickets with our Hall Flight eSIM card. Thank you, Hall Flight. We totally would recommend
Yeah.
in Europe.
And it's good for all of Europe when we're crossing borders, which is really practical. We recommend the Europe package actually.
Yeah, and we have
Our links below, you get 5% off.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
So after that train, we had to arrive here. We stored our bags in bag lockers at the station. Fingers crossed that all works out.
yeah, how cool is that? You can store your bag and it's very cheap.
And we have the
Relatively.
morning to explore because we're actually taking a bus literally at noon to another country.
We don't have that much time. Let's explore Bruges as much as we can.
But already, this is stunning and peaceful and beautiful.
We're lucky we have a magical, bright, sunny day. Not sure if this is super fair to compare this with Ghent right now, just because it's morning, birds are chirping, it's a beautiful sunny day, we're walking in a park, it's very green and quiet, and you know we love that. So it's getting a lot of points right now. This is lovely. We hear that this place is quite touristy, really popular, but we are doing this quickly and in the morning, and it's sort of like, it is the beginning of high season. It has been cold in this part of the world, except for the 1 week of warmth they had a couple weeks ago. That being said, the season's, it's warming up. Summer is approaching.
By the way, the park we just walked through was called Mini Water Park, and we're now entering this, which is called Ghent and Bruges. I'll put it here.
That's
that
very
was
confident.
Very not what it was called. But what's cool was this was created in the 13th century and it now is a place of silence where single women and nuns live. So we're gonna walk through quietly and make our way into town. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. I don't think I've ever seen swans that big. Also, me talking at this level, I feel like I am yelling because we're the only people here right now. You can tell this is probably a bumping place during the day because there's a bunch of restaurants around here.
It's us and the swans.
Yeah.
This is a horse fountain. It's also on Google Maps as a monument. Yeah, there's restaurants here. This is really beautiful.
It's really cute.
Like, it's a really cute historic town.
Wow.
We're no history channel, but some quick history of Bruges is that it actually dates back to the 7th and 8th century. Roman fortifications actually were here first, but before that there obviously were settlements and all that stuff. It became a huge trading and merchant post in northern Europe, part of the Hanseatic League, or Hanseatic League, which is sort of like trade with northern France, well, Belgium here, Poland and Sweden and Russia, those countries, that area. It became sort of like the Venice of the North, so that people made a lot of money and it was quite a prominent town. Population right now is 117,000, so it's a smaller town, smaller than our hometown actually. Back in the day, it was big, prominent, successful, and a big trading post.
Okay, as we're walking through, behind me is St. John's Hospital, which dates back to middle of the 12th century. They actually were taking care of people and it was a hospital since back then. And then over here is Church of Our Lady, which dates back to the 13th century.
Okay, now we're in this square. That was
Another square.
Rosary Quay and like the main sort of
Attraction or
the
picture.
of Bruges. It was beautiful, but it does feel different than Ghent because it doesn't feel like there's this like city around it. Like it's just the place is made for tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually lovely. Actually lovely. Wow. Well, this is a market square, and it is, quick little spin, it's pretty big, actually.
It is huge.
Quite nice.
And right in front of us is called Belfry de Bruges.
The Belfry de Bruges.
Bruges, right? And it's another 13th century church, and apparently it has 366 stairs to get to the top. We're here in Belgium. We have to get more chocolate.
Okay, we're here for two reasons. One, because we need to buy chocolates for people that are going to host us soon. Thank you very much, Sonia and Lindsay. And two, because we need to eat chocolate because we're leaving Belgium.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you
No,
very much.
pleasure to help you. Have a nice
to meet
trip.
you.
Bye. Nice to
Thank
meet you too. Bye-bye.
Take care. Well,
All right.
that was hard to choose those chocolates.
We got a bag of chocolate. The lady there was so sweet though and really helpful.
And she had traveled to India too.
Yeah, we chatted about India. It was lovely.
All right, let's find a place to eat some chocolate.
Also, I just want to say the people we've interacted with
They've been
in
really lovely.
Belgium so far have been super, super kind.
Actually, very kind.
We found a lovely bench beside another beautiful church, so we're gonna try some chocolate.
All right, what do we have first?
Ooh, well, I want to save some. I think we should try the two colorful ones. We went a little rogue and got some colorful ones to try because they're different and fun. The other thing I wanted to mention too is there's obviously lots of good beer here and food, but because we're only here in the morning, breweries are not yet open.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact about breweries here is there used to be, in the beginning of the 20th century, 30 different breweries in the old city, and now there's actually only one brewery that makes the beer here in the old city.
Yeah.
So lots
Kinda
has
sad.
changed.
Lots changed. It's kind of
Anyways.
expensive to do that maybe.
Keith was saying he was tired, so we're going with a chocolate with coffee stuff in the middle.
Mmm. This is really nice. It's like a toffee, caramelly, white chocolate type. Now this one has Belgian cookie inside.
I think Keith got it just because I can't eat it.
Mmm. So instead of having a layer of cookie is throughout the praline. And the cookie is a Belgian cookie. It tastes like molasses. And it's nice. It's really nice. This is cool.
We're gonna try one more here before we mosey, and then we actually got some for the bus because we were taking a bus later. This one has orange stuff inside. She
Blood
recommended
orange.
it, blood orange, and she said don't think about the color. It's all good. It tastes really good, so we'll
It's a
see.
natural color. Orangey? Ooh,
Wow.
look at those eyes.
Look at that color. That is a colorful little treat right here. I want to take a picture of it.
We just had those chocolates right here beside St. Salvador Cathedral. And since it's Monday, we can go inside, I believe. Well, that was pretty neat. That's an old church, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was
Medieval
very
times,
beautiful.
huh?
Lots of artwork and stuff in there too, which I was not expecting.
It's been through so much, yeah. A lot of cool little, what do you call, artifacts as well. Fires in the past and a lot of history, a lot of things going on. That was a beautiful, beautiful church. Another street like we found in Ghent, where we feel like we're thrown back in time. Cute, quiet, quaint, historic buildings. Okay, so what do we think?
Final thoughts of Bruges, because again, we only had a morning, but it is totally doable to see the main sites in a morning. Obviously, we didn't sit at a cafe and have a beer or things like that, but
Living
we
on
already,
time and also morning and stuff.
exactly. We already had a waffle. We did get more chocolate, like,
It's known for chocolate here,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that you can find some really good beers. There's beers everywhere here in Belgium. But honestly, really cute small town. I think I'm happy that we came in the morning because I think it does get quite busy from what we've read, from what we've seen, from just the fact
like
that it's
even
gotten
just
busier
it's
in the last
getting
few
busier.
hours.
Yeah, it's totally walkable. It is really small, so it's a total walk. Like the old city at least is really walkable
Yeah.
from the train station.
So obviously our conclusion is if you can, go to Ghent and go to Bruges.
do both.
It's easy because you can take the train between the two. The transportation here is actually super great.
Very easy to use. We literally did both towns in one day when you think about it.
Like,
which is
yeah, Yeah, a little over
awesome.
24 hours or something like that, right?
Yeah, so it's doable. I know we could have spent more time in both, but it's just the time that we had, so.
Ghent is obviously a bigger city, so it has more to offer, more festivals, university towns, there's more people, more things going on. This is a cute old town that you visit and you sort of want to be thrown back in time. But both are quite neat in their
Yeah,
own
both
way.
medieval-esque, beautiful little
Same
streets.
time frame, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty cool
definitely amazing. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe you learned something, or now you have a new location you want to visit.
Yeah, no,
Or
Belgium's
you're
a
just
must.
like hanging out with us.
So thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
We'll
I'll
see you
see you in our
soon.
next video. We're gonna go now take a bus to our next country. See you there. Was that me, or did that sound like the Christmas song? Down through the chimney and old Saint Nick. What song is that? That definitely was the tune. So we're in Belgium. I'm wearing key sunglasses because it's too bright for this India, oh my god. The name. I don't know the name.